Hello. Welcome to my stream. Just kidding, I didn't freeze. Batteries look dead. Well, that's not gonna fucking help much, is it? Anything else fucking wrong? These Game Boy batteries should still be new. Use them. Those. Ooh, that's working. Alright. Oh, you just started playing MK9 again. Nice. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Leafy! You're not the Leafy, are you? You're not Leafy is here, I hope. I'm not Metal Jesus. Don't call me another YouTuber. That's not nice. I wish I was Metal Jesus, man. Did you see that N64 he had? Fuck. The dev kit one? Nice. Hey, Chris. So, I did a lot of mucking around with streaming today. Like the layout, because I've streamed something the last 2 nights and had a pretty good time, and I thought I'd work a bit on it, getting it going. Actually, what happened was I watched a stream from Leonard French, the copyright attorney, and he had the text coming up on the screen similar to how I have it now. And I hadn't seen anyone do that before. Like, I'd seen him do it with OBS and other things, but I'm thinking he probably doesn't use OBS. But anyway, I looked into it and I found out how to do it after a bit of digging. So I've set that up now. It looks pretty nifty, I reckon. You know, like donations come up and shit, and like the way I had it before, like I've had it like this in the past where the donations came up on the screen, but I was doing it a totally different way, a more convoluted and shit way, and now it's just automatic now. It's great. I've just popped the URLs in and they saved. Like, as before, I had the windows open on this monitor and I was capturing that window. I thought that's how people were doing it. Instead, now it's just a direct feed. I don't even have to have windows open or have screen capturing going on or anything. So it actually frees up this window, even though I've just put another version of the chat over there. Which is good because there's a delay now between if I have that chat window open. There's a delay between that text. I see it on that monitor first. And then about 2 seconds later it comes up on the stream. So if someone says something nasty or something, if I'm quick enough, I can remove it before... Maybe before it'll come up on the screen. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's got to be a big playlist. MK extensive review. I think the review I'm most proud of would be the Shaolin Monks one. And that's because, like, it was so long. and it goes against everything everyone's ever told me. Oh, your videos are too long. You got to make them shorter and all this crap. And, like, I'm real stubborn. So I'm like, nah, fuck that. I wanted to do it my own way. And with that review, I didn't just make it about reviewing the game. I, like, reviewed, like, you know, the advertising aspect of it and the music and stuff. And so it was a really long review. And the whole time I was working on it and editing it, I'm thinking, this video is probably not even going to get 1,000 views. No one's going to watch it, you know. And I'm like, but this is how I wanted to do it. So, you know, if it gets 10 views, so be it, you know. That's how I wanted to put the video out, you know. And it had 15,000 views, you know. So I was really happy with that. Long reviews are great. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. I then did the same thing for MKX. I did a nice long review, and hardly anyone watched it. I think it had 4,000 views. When I say hardly anyone, I'm saying compared to the Shaolin Monks one. The Shaolin Monks one, that was crazy. 15,000 views was really good. I did not expect that at all. I think it's just that people have a lot of love for that game, so it gets more attention. But I was really happy with that that review I did for it. Shaolin Monks. Greater than MK9. Hashtag controversial. I don't know about that. Greater than MK9. Oh. I haven't put the right game in. Like, I was setting all this up. I was having, like, I wanted to stream, right? And I was literally just standing here after I tweeted it out, should I stream? And everyone's like, yeah. And then I'm like, what do I want to stream? And I didn't want to stream Doom because I want to give that a bit of time before I do the next chapter of Doom. So I'm like, okay, I won't do Doom. And I'm thinking I could do Gears of War 4 because I haven't even played it yet. And then I'm like, oh, I got to install it, and then it's going to have a patch, and I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. And then I'm like, what the fuck do I stream? And then I'm thinking, well, I could do MKX, but I just didn't feel like MKX. So I was like, So I'm like, oh, maybe MK9. I feel like something a bit more classic. And then I'm like, oh, I got to get the other Xbox, which is here now. Then I got to set it up and change the HDMI cord, and I'm doing all this shit. And by the time I've done everything, I've sat down, and now I feel tired. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel tired when I first sent out the tweet. Like, should I stream tonight? I felt pretty good. Like, I felt like I had energy. But with me, whenever I get tired, it always seems to hit me really quick. It's like, suddenly I'm tired. So, if I seem a bit sleepy or a bit out of it, that's why. But I'll just go get the MK disc. Oh. Yawning. No, I haven't pre-ordered anything Injustice 2. You know what though? Something just popped up. I went because someone said I should stream Little Nightmares, and I'm like, what is that? And then I realized it's the game that I didn't realize what it was at first when I first read that. And then I realized it's the game PewDiePie's playing at the moment. And then I looked it up to see how much it was because I don't have it. And in the shops it's like $30, which is like cheap for a game here. But I don't have it. I have to go get it. But when I went to the EB Games website to look up the price, this Injustice 2 banner came up. And if you pre-order Injustice 2 in Australia, you get this metal poster. So I kind of want that. I'm not big on Injustice though. I don't know. I'm a bit. It's expensive. For a start. I don't know. part of me is I'm a bit kind of angry with Warner Brothers. I think I don't like how they do all these competitions and they don't include like Australia or the United Kingdom or Canada or Brazil. It's always United States only, and I fucking hate that. And one of the reasons I hate it is the game's for sale here. Like, it's for sale in Australia. The game's for sale in Canada and Brazil and the UK and probably Russia. But those people are excluded from entering these competitions. Now, it'd be different if they were giving away a game that was region locked or a DVD or something, but they're not. They're giving away, like, comic books and shit. Like, it just feels like shitty. Like, it feels, why should I buy Injustice 2 when you won't even include my own fucking country in your giveaway competitions? It feels like they just don't give a fuck about anyone but the United States. And, like, that was the same with MKX as well. They didn't fucking... When you bought MKX, like the course edition, it's up there. It was like $200, and it didn't have the DLC. It was $200, man, for the statue in the game, and that was it. Whereas in America, it was not only cheaper, but you got all the DLC as well. It just feels like we get fucked over here. And so part of me just doesn't want to buy the game. You know, or not buy it at first. Part of me just wants to buy it when it goes cheap. Yeah, I'd like to play the story mode. That's the thing I'd like to play the most on it, on Injustice 2. That's like the thing that interests me the most. Because I'm not going to play online. All these fucking ESL cunts learning all this frame data. I don't want to fight those people. Fucking gearing up and fucking working out what's the best gear and all this shit. I don't have time for any of that. Well, even if... Well, I kind of do. But even if I wanted to invest the time in it, I have no interest because I'm going to suck at it anyway. Like, so... I really don't want to play anyone online. It's like StarCraft 2. I won't play anyone online at that game. I just won't. Because, like, StarCraft 2, man, you get all these dickheads who get on it and they're like, Zerg Rush! Before you can even scratch your balls, you got, like, 100 fucking Zerglings in your base destroying it, the whole thing, you know? So it's like... So the one part I'd like to play would be the story mode, where I'm not going to get fucked over by some fucking crazy player. It's different if you're playing a friend casually or something. That's all good. I guess it's more annoying when you play online, because you don't know the person. And there's a lot of bullshit, like they'll play, they get on, and they don't play properly at first to see how you play. And then they're like, oh, he plays like that, and then suddenly they're countering everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole lot of bullshit. Yeah, part of me just doesn't want to buy Injustice for that competition reason. I think that's really shitty that they haven't done any competitions for people outside the United States. Yeah, I do hate Tekken. I did play Tekken 2 though a lot in the arcade, because it was in the arcade that I worked at, Tekken 2, and sorry, Tekken 3, sorry. Tekken 3. I had to think for a second. Was it Tekken 2 or 3? Shit, I'm not sure now. Let me think for a second. Tekken 2 or 3. Fuck. I think it was Tekken 3. It was Tekken 3. Yeah, Tekken 3. When you turn it on, the arcade machine would say, "Good morning." I used to love that. That's one of the, out of all the arcade machines, like you turn them all on in the morning, right? And they all power up. Most of them just go ding. They just make a beeping sound or something, and they go through the ROM check. But it was the only thing that that did something kind of unique. I like that. Good morning. I remember I asked my boss once if I could turn it off and on in the afternoon to see if it would say good afternoon. And he thought I was crazy. But I just had to know. I had to know if it was smart. And because like there was something really cool about Tekken 3 on arcade. It had this unlock system where the characters would unlock after a certain time, like the game had been running 2 weeks, or I don't know, characters would just auto unlock. I always reckon that. I always thought that was really cool. Yeah, timed unlocks. And yeah, I always thought that was really awesome. Actually, that's something I respected about Tekken. But yeah, so I turned it off and on, and it just said good morning in the afternoon. So it wasn't that smart. Tekken or Street Fighter? Probably Tekken. I just think, and the reason I hate Tekken, I just think that the gameplay is like garbage. Like, it's like, who can push 2 fucking buttons at the right time and grab someone and like, I don't know. Seems fucking stupid. And I just invited all the famous YouTubers. Yeah, I know. They always do that, dude. You know what shits me about that? And I've been thinking about doing a video about this. But I haven't done all my research yet. Did they invite like Mortal Kombat Online or TRMK to this event? Did they invite fan sites, or was it just fucking YouTubers? Warner Brothers is a great company. Get out. Get out. Get out! I will fucking shoot you. Where did I put my justifier? I put it away, damn it. Yeah, it's the Aussie MK guy. Yeah, so no one's answered me. I guess you guys don't know. We don't know if NRS invited any fan sites, or was it just famous YouTubers and fucking fighting game players? I'm wondering if they invited fan sites, just YouTubers. Yeah, see, I reckon that's bullshit. What the fuck happened, man? That's what I mean. Like, the fan sites, man, we've been promoting. Yeah, I know. It's like, it's nothing to do with me because I don't have any contact with Warner Brothers. But that's kind of shitty if like MK Online, and not that I really give a shit about MK Online, but that, you know, they're in the United States. They should be invited to that event. They've been promoting Injustice. And TRMK, I mean, Ed loves that guy. Pat McCarran, anyway. So, I don't know. If it's just Warner Brothers and NRS inviting YouTubers, I just think that's shit. They're trying to get easy views. They invited YouTubers who are not gamers. Well, the ones you mentioned, they're all gamers. Where was that mentioned? Fuck is it? Where was it? Maximilian, Uncaged Games, Dash EXP. I mean, those three, they're all gamers, so. Grace. Oh, Grace, she hosted the DC live stream event. I know her. Did they invite anyone else who was kind of like not a gamer? I mean, she is though. I looked her up, dude. She's like, Grace is kind of a she's into games. She is. She show MKX. Some comic book YouTubers. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, Injustice is going to have a really cool comic book. Hey, question. I'm confused about something. Who's making the Injustice comic book? Because, like, I remember Tom Taylor, who did the first one, said he's coming back to do the second one. But then I started seeing tweets from Sean Kittleson, who did the MKX comics, saying he was working on this stuff too. So look at all the tearing. What the fuck, dude? So are they both doing it? Maybe they're both doing it. Fuck, there's so much tearing right now. That's weird. I wonder what causes the tearing. I'm not sure. Blonde girl who does movie reviews. Other casual female YouTubers. Is the blonde girl, is that Comic Book Girl 19? Why aren't I a part of the Nethercast Facebook group? I don't know. They've never asked me. They had me on the Nethercast once. And they said they'd have me on again, but they've never asked me. I just assume they don't fucking like me or something. I don't know. I didn't actively look for the Facebook. So... Oh, hey, good news, Atashi. I found the money. I found the super chat money. It's $18 and like it's $18.30, and it's sitting on YouTube's side of it. So I won't get it until I get like $100 or something. It's just gonna sit there. I can't get it. I thought the super chat money would go to full screen, but it doesn't. YouTube will pay me when... Yeah, I know. It's the worst, dude. You know, this really happened. Even with full screen, right? They won't pay me unless I make $50, right? It used to be 100, by the way. So 50's good. But... just to give you an idea how strict it is. If you're 1 cent under, if you made $49.99, you will not get paid. You have to wait a fucking month for that money. And it will add on to the next group if you're 1 cent under, and it happened to me. I was like 3 cents under, and I was desperate for that pay that time. And it's like, you didn't make enough money. You didn't. I'm like, fucking 3 cents, really? Can't I just give you the 3 cents and you pay me? I can get 3 cents. Nah, did fix the arcade. The problem is, if I want to fix the arcade, I got to spend about $200 for some parts that might not even work. It's a gamble. and I've been spending that money on a lot of other things. Well, not a lot of other things. You know, I got the Switch, then I got the accessories, then I got fucking the Nest Mini. So, and right now, like the thing, you know, what I really want to get now, and Atashi probably knows because I think Atashi watches PewDiePie. If anyone who watches PewDiePie, he's got this. It's called a pad controller. This has been his latest thing, and he uses it to play sounds like live as he's streaming. And I reckon that's so cool, that fucking thing. And I really want to get one. It's like $160. And there's one place in Melbourne that has it. So I could go get it, but $160. Ugh. The other thing is, every time I do a stream, I run out of hard drive space. That's why I was like, I'm moving files around. Because my C drive's like always almost full. And then I do a stream, which is like 6 gig. Yeah, no, 160 is fine, but if I spend that money, then it's like I'm pushing back the repair of the arcade machine, and then what I was going to say is I probably need a hard drive soon, like, so, I'm just sick of moving shit around. No, I don't know. I don't care about Zelda. I don't care about Mario Kart. I'm a weird Nintendo fan. You know the game I do want to fucking get though. Fuck. I didn't even hear shit about this. But I opened up the Switch. I turned the Switch on last night. And there was a new game in the shop called Wonder Boy. A new Wonder Boy. And I'm like, fuck, I'd play that. Because I used to play Wonder Boy heaps on the Commodore 64. Wonder Boy Monsterland. That's like my favourite one. And that Wonder Boy on that has like remastered music. But it's the same music from the Commodore 64 one that I used to play. Do I have any idea what MK game was supposed to be the follow-up from MKA before they made MKDC? Oh, MKA is sequeled by MK9, dude. And MK versus DC happens after MKA, but it's nothing to do with that main story, but it's a canon game. It's like a what-if scenario. It's almost like a side game, but it follows the order. But if you're going for canon story that connects, MKA connects to MK9. Yeah, I want to get Ultra Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I want to get that. I'm actually going to stream that, dude. Because I've never been a big Street Fighter fan. Like, all my life, like, everyone fucking goes on about Street Fighter, how great it is. And I've always been MK. And I've never really hated Street Fighter, because Street Fighter 2's got really good music. And it's fun, you know, I play it. I just think it's kind of trashy, like. And it's because, like, I would say to people, I'll beat you at Street Fighter 2. And, oh no, I'm really good with fucking Ryu. And then, so I'd just pick Chun-Li, and I'd back them into the corner, and then lightning kick, lightning kick, lightning kick. And they would get so shitty at me. That's so cheap, that's so cheap. I'm like, you said you'd beat me at this game. And I got you in the corner. And I fucked you up. So I just thought Street Fighter 2 was a bit trashy. But, like, if I'm going to play, like, a version of Street Fighter 2, like, this is the time. Like, because this one looks really polished and remastered graphics and stuff. And one thing I like about Street Fighter 2, or the Street Fighter series, that MK didn't do, that 25th anniversary that they did for Street Fighter, that thing was fucking awesome, dude. I was pissed that MK didn't get something like that. They had the box and it came with the Ryu statue, and he's doing like a, you know, dragon uppercut, and it had all the soundtracks. Fuck. That's what I want from MK. Why can't I get that? Being an MK fan. Why the fuck can't I get a soundtrack? So annoying. I mean, I rip the music myself anyway. But it's like, it'd be nice if they put out soundtracks. I am a spammer. I am a fucking spammer. I don't care. I don't think Injustice 2 is coming on PC. Yeah, MK doesn't celebrate shit. You know why though? They don't care, dude. You know, I really hated when MK turned 20 years old. How do you think they celebrated it? With a GameStop video. That's how they fucking celebrated it. A GameStop video. They went down and they went to NetherRealm and they asked them about the game and like a few things and fucking, and then you know they spoke to Daniel Pazina and like that was all fun and all, but it was so lackluster that was mate. They didn't even ask about the Ed J Boon menus. We found out about that later on. That's what I would have asked if I was running that interview. I would have said, okay, Ed, it's been 20 years. It's time to blow the lid off this EJB menu. Because I knew about the EJB menus for ages. Because I've been on the cutting room floor, like, for the last few years. And I knew that the EJB menus existed because they were on there. The text was on there. Yeah, it was like 5-10 minutes. I can tell you how long that was. Actually. One sec. That was 20 minutes. You know, I've spoken to Mick Gordon a few times now. I've interviewed him at PAX in 2013. Was the first time I interviewed him and met him. And I interviewed him last at Battle Arena 7, I think it was. Mick is just a really cool dude. He really gets into the music. He's not a hack. And you know what he told me once when at Battle Arena? He told me he would love to do music on MK. He told me that. And I don't think he was just saying that because he was looking for his next job, because he's got things going on like you wouldn't believe now. He's hit the big time. But he told me that he'd love to do stuff for MK. He would be so good. And it's not that I hate Dan Forden. I think if Dan Forden teamed up with Mick Gordon, that would be like amazing. And I'm all for like MK having different musicians. A lot of people think it just has to be Dan Forden. It doesn't have to just be Dan Forden. But like, I wish that they would say, if they use whole lot of people doing music, I want them to be specific on who did which track. Like, they never seem to do that. They did it, I think, with Armageddon. It would say who did what music track. Mortal Kombat Armageddon actually said who composed what tracks. I thought that was great. MKX's soundtrack is better out of the game, but in the game, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't... It's not very, I don't know. It seems too separated or something. It sounds better stereo. It does. The Doom music's awesome. Yeah. Injustice 2 for Switch. Nah. The Injustice music is great. It was alright. I actually I hacked the Injustice music when it first came out. I ripped the whole soundtrack. I had it first. And you know what I did with that music? I didn't put it online. I sent it to all my friends who have Mortal Kombat fan sites. I'm like, here you go, here's all the Injustice music. I go, maybe you can do something with it, you know? And they're like, where the fuck did you get this from? And I'm like, I ripped it. And they're like, how? There's nothing out that can rip this yet. I'm like, well. said I did it. Oh my god. My browser's being shit lately. It keeps popping up the YouTube notifications. I'm not an awesome hacker, but I've been successful a few times with a few things MK related. I usually focus my like hack, and then it's not really hacking. It's just extracting data really off the games and. That soundtrack, that Injustice soundtrack, is like perfect quality though. I make sure like everything's like perfect, 100%. I think the text looks good. It looks good, doesn't it? Does it look good on your end? Hey, Kevin. I'm proud of that. I mean, I know it's just text to you guys, but I fucked around with that for so long today to get that working. Like, seriously, I fucked around with that for ages. PS3 music and sounds, yeah. But you gotta know the format, dude. Like, you gotta know what you're working with. It's not like that there's one thing that will hack or extract music and sounds. PlayStation 2 did have a program that pretty much did any game. I used to use that for MK. It was annoying though because it would find the data chunks, and you'd have to manually sometimes set the bit rate. Sometimes it would pick the wrong bit rate, and sometimes you'd have to set it for like different sounds, different bit rates, and stuff. And also it didn't extract the names; it just like called them sound 1, sound 2, sound 3. It was fine though, but it was annoying. But you could work with it. Whereas stuff I extract now, it actually extracts like the name of the song and like everything. Setup's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like that text looks really nice. I think I picked good colors. Like I'm not saying this to get a donation or anything, but when someone donates it, I think what colors? I made it different colors, so their name's like yellow, I think, and all the text has a green background behind it. If someone follows my YouTube channel while I'm on, it'll announce it like in the bottom right corner, sort of like I had on Twitch when I got a Twitch follower. The same thing. So yeah, there's all that. Which is cool. And it remembers it all. I don't have to set it up. Like, I don't know what I was doing with that shit last time on Twitch. I'd go there every time and have to set it all up because I moved the window because it was capturing the window around. Now I don't have to do shit. It'll just remember. Because the links never change and everything. So, oh, there you go. There's one. So, new subscriber. It'd say that. I'm pissed off at Twitch. I mentioned it yesterday. And it's doing better for me streaming on YouTube. I've got fucking 30 people watching right now. That's like the best ever. I don't want to give up on the Twitch account though, because I did have some people who watched me there. But I need to work out. I think there's a way that I can stream this to Twitch as well. So I thought what I'd do is I just felt like playing a bit of MK9. I thought I'd just play the story mode though. So if I turn this up, is it going to be all echoey? Tell me if it's echoey, alright? It's probably going to resume from last time I was playing. Yep. Jeez, it's so much screen time. I'm so alright.
Who are you? You you all right?
Should I resume from here or should I
Any
go
cage
from the
fight
start?
a giant monster? What is this? Time Smasher?
It's great. Cool.
That guy just shot lightning from his hands. How'd he do that?
No idea. Spread out. Give him multiple targets.
Less ugly when they burn. Round 1.
Should I just... Okay. Should I just play from here or should I go from the start? I'm not going to play through the whole thing anyway. I think maybe we'll just play from here. What do you reckon? Much higher in the background. I thought Raiden got him. Play from here. That's what I was... What the fuck is the combo? Figure it out. Fuck off. He's just blocking everything now. As soon as I figure out a combo, he's like block, block, block. Teleport. Bullshit. I hate that armor. Bullshit. That front armor is so bullshit. How the fuck can he just teleport when I'm comboing him?
Round 1. Fight!
Fucking hell. I hate that. I jump back and he still gets me with television.
Strike wins.
Punk.
Round 2.
He's definitely not beat. It's that armor. That armor's a big deal. Like, because you can't do anything. It just see like that. Like that caused me to get hit by that fucking fire. Get fucked.
Hikaru wins. Round 3. Fight!
Thanks, Kevin. I'm digging it too. I spent a lot of time doing the CSS for it. So. Eat this! Eat this! I can't throw him. I just instantly get hit to the ground. See that? It won't let me throw him. That's bullshit, man.
Hikaru wins.
Jesus! I don't remember this being hard.
Round 1. Fight!
Hey, how's it going?
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, wait, I know what I need. The gun. That's what I forgot to do. I love the gun move. There we go. That's what I was missing.
Never knew I had it in me. Cabal!
No, I haven't given away the key change yet. That'll be in the
Eagle
next
2.
Doom stream. So when you see me streaming Doom,
Need
make sure you
medevac.
come
Current
on.
position.
Because that's when
Cabal
I'll be
is
giving
down.
away
Third degree
those.
burns.
Medevac unit routing to you.
What the?
Say again.
Ugh.
Eagle 2.
It's still dead. Feel like MKX, MK9, man. It's hard to say, honestly, because I didn't play MK9 a lot. I was so fucking pissed off with the whole Warner Brothers thing
Come and get it.
that, like, I didn't play it much. I haven't played MK9 much. Like, I'm still unlocking shit. That's no joke. I've played through the story and that, you know, but I haven't, like, done everything you can in the game. Like I haven't done that for the last few MK games, really. Like, it used to be that when I got an MK game, I would clock it with every character, and I'd unlock everything in the crypt, and I'd know everything about the game, and then all the bullshit happened with MK9,